Hi everyone, this is Jack here from Celtic Vision and welcome to today's reading. It's another pick a card love reading and the title is How Do They Really Feel About You Right Now? So if you're interested in finding out how your person of interest feels about you, this is the reading for you. And just a reminder that this is a general card reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I'll put the timestamps in the description box below. So we have 3 piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. So if you want to take a moment and maybe pause the video and see which pile resonates with you, and then we'll get started. And with pile number 1, and the cards are 8 of Cups or Raphael, Page of Cups, King of Michael or Swords, 3 of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Coming together, transformation, changing your mind, transformation again, your treasure is at hand, keep an open mind, honeymoon, written messages with adventurer and dominant. Okay, so how does your person really feel about you? Well, we have 2 cards of transformation, so clearly there's a transformation going on here in how your person feels about you. Now, of course, there's different scenarios here because this is a general card reading. But looking at the cards, I can see that your person, and we have the card of change in your mind, and we have open mind. So it's literally like maybe they've approached you, or if you're not together, they've maybe seen you as a friend in the past or whatever. Maybe you weren't considered their type, but it says here, open your mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So it's like suddenly they realize that they see your value, or even though you may not be quote unquote their type, and it's like they've change their mind to a certain degree. It was more like not so much change their mind, but open their mind up. It's like their mind has been kind of in a one track, it's stuck in its ways, and it's like whatever this transformation is, and these are about positive transformations, about changes that are going to bring in positive change into their lives. And we have 2 bridges here. We have a bridge in this card and a bridge in this card. And it's just saying that this person realizes that your value, and now even if you are together, maybe they weren't as committed to the relationship at all as you have been, and possibly some of you guys may have even split up over this, but they realize it now. And we have the coming together card, and this is a bit like the 2 of Cups. So this indicates, this is like the card of commitment, possible marriage even, harmony, coming together, a type of union. So a lot more harmony going on. So this is how they're feeling now. Feelings of love, of course, and with a future together. And then of course we have honeymoon over here. I mean, it could literally mean a honeymoon, particularly when we have this other card. But it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it is particularly about spending time together. This person really, with their change of mind per se, that's assuming that you want to be with them now, but let's assume that they realize that they really have to sharpen up their game at the moment. And we have the Page of Cups, so I believe that if you're not together, that they will make a move towards you, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So it's kind of really hit them. Oh my gosh, I can't let this person go. They see your value, they realize what a wonderful person you are, and that you're the one for them. And they may not have acted that way in the past, but as I said, transformation, 2 cards, transformation, and your treasure is at hand. So they realize that you are a treasure, and one that they may have taken for granted before, or not even acknowledged. But with the 3 of Wands now, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step. This is what they need to do. They need to up their game. They need to honor your relationship and do the right thing. That's if they want to keep you. And we have the King of Swords. And so it's important going forward that you make your needs known and what you want in a relationship, and they need to act accordingly. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. So, and maybe that wasn't the case before if you were together and broke up, for instance. Maybe you didn't let them know that that you were more serious about it. Mind you, if you broke up, you probably did. But it's more about being honest and open in general with your relationship. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, they realise now that they need to start putting the effort in if they really want the future with you. They're going to have to really step out of their comfort zone and be a good partner. We have the Adventurer, so you see, I get the impression that they may not have been very adventurous before, and as I said, stuck in their ways, but now they've kind of, their mindset has changed. They really need to, they know they need to step up if they want to win you or keep you. So yeah, that's how they're feeling right now. So I hope you like this reading, and if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And we've pile number 2. And the cards are 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Gabriel or Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Wands or Gabriel. Getting to know each other, new love, helpless and hopeless, realizations and epiphanies, the vast universe, playing it safe, kindred partnership, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love, courage, and we have judgment as well there. And written cards, we have immature and exotic. Okay, see those there, immature and exotic. So pile number 2, how do they really feel about you right now? What's going on with your person? Excuse me. I see we have the card of helpless and hopeless. So they're feeling helpless and hopeless. They're feeling quite blocked at the moment. They're worried that they're not sure how to move forward with you. Okay. And I think for some of them, some of you guys, they may be with somebody else, or there's some other situation that's keeping them away from you, or pulling on their time and energy, or some other responsibility. But for some it may be like a third party. Maybe they're already with another partner and they really, really want to be with you. We realization and epiphanies. I think you are someone who they have feelings for you that they may not have had before, or they realize anyway. But we've new love here. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. I see the potential here for a real deep relationship, because we have the vast universe, and this always speaks to me as being a type of high vibe connection, like a spiritual connection, a deep connection, has the potential for that at least. But we have the playing it safe card beside it, so I think your person is playing it safe, that they want to make moves towards you, or if they are with you, to really bring it to the next level. But somehow they may be a little afraid, or there's as I said, something's blocking them. And of course, if they're with somebody else, well, then that's a situation that needs to be dealt with, or if they have responsibilities elsewhere. But we also have kindred partnership, so this indicates that this person knows or feels that you're the one for them. This indicates a tender-hearted love connection. Yeah. So they're feeling that on some level, whether they want to or not. They're not sure what to do about it, because they do want to be with you, but they're feeling helpless and hopeless, so they're caught somewhere, they're blocked in some other way. the Six of Pentacles. So this is about giving and receiving. So they may not be able to give you the full time and attention that you really need. And like we have the immature card here, so definitely the relationship is fairly new or immature. But maybe their attitude is a little bit as well. But like we have the Ace of Wands, so this is like a gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, and you do evoke passion in this person. And we have the Exotic card as well, so we're talking they feel very passionate towards you, you know, the exotic, erotic, all of that, they're feeling that towards you. And I think it's really thrown them, and it's shaken up their world, and they have to make decisions now. And of course the Ace is all about new starts, so certainly that's something they would like to do with you, but whether, you know, they need to sort other things out first. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and this is also the need to establish a good material foundation going forward for the relationship. So maybe they're a bit concerned that they can't give you everything that you need, or can't support you or be the perfect partner that you want, or maybe there's financial issues. There could be a possibility there, but either way they seem to be facing a choice anyway, and they don't seem to be able to make the choice because we have 7 of Cups in reverse. They're indecisive about what to do. Their heart has been pulled in one direction, and maybe their head has been pulled in another because there's so much else going on. But and we have the Judgment card over here, so maybe they're afraid of being judged harshly by people, and particularly if they're with somebody else. You know, it may not be the easiest of situations, but they have to deal with it either way. But the 7 of Cups in reverse, they're having a hard time to make that decision. So they're indecisive, but they're not going to stay that way, because we have the 8 of Wands, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So they will, I suppose, because they do realize how they feel for you, or the potential of your relationship, and they can't ignore it. So I believe that they will take the appropriate action towards you, whatever that is, depending on your situation. And it might be sooner rather than later, because they don't want to lose you, you know. They realize what they have, or what they could have with you. We have, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So, and they feel that this connection has serious potential, but decisions have to be made on their part. And they're hesitant, and they're worried about, you know, if there's other people depending on them, they may be worried about that. But the Courage card came out as well, so they simply have to do the right thing for themselves and be courageous and take that step that they need to take, which is towards you, and deal with whatever else around that. And they do want to do that. It's just mustering it up. So they have to go from being in a situation of playing it safe, not taking that step, to actually taking the step. But they're, you know, but as they, you know, getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. That they know that. They can sense something very serious here, and they want to honour that. So they just have to do what needs to be done. Yeah. So there you go, folks. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And we've pile number 3, and the cards are 7 of Wands, Epiphany, Hermit, 10 of Cups, the Wheel, King of Wands, Spread Your Wings, Just Breathe, Back and Forth, Join In, Soulmate, This Could Be the One, Worth Waiting For, Serendipity, Convince Yourself, Not Others, and from the written messages, they want you to forgive them, and Conscientious. Okay, folks, so for pile number 3, what are their real feelings towards you right now? Okay, well, we have a soulmate card here. Yes, this is your soulmate. So they recognize you as being their soulmate. They recognize that energy. They know this, that you could be the one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So they see this relationship as being potentially very serious. However, I see a back and forth energy here. It's like they've been dithering. It's like they've been afraid to commit. Even though they know that this is the one, this is the relationship, there's been a hesitancy. Why has there been that? Over here we have spread your wings. So it's almost like, even though they get on, that they recognize this is a great relationship, it's almost like they're afraid, they're fear of commitment, or they've had a fear of commitment, the fear that the restrictions of a relationship, because no matter how good a relationship is, there is a certain limitation. There's advantages to relationships, of course, but there's also, I suppose, the downside is that it restricts you in other ways. The relationship becomes your focus, and the focus is off other things. And I think that's what they've been fearing, or they're wondering, are they making the right decision, by committing to you? And we have the 7 of Wands, so it's like, have confidence, claim your personal power. They're not sure, or they haven't been sure. And they went into, so if you guys have been together and everything was going great, and then they're kind of withdrawing back when they should have been engaging even more, they kind of went into a bit of a hermit mode, epiphany. It's like going inwards to kind of like seeking answers within themselves rather than going outwards. And we also have another card of kind of going inwards. This is number 4. I think it's the 4 Swords. So it's kind of that rest and recuperation, withdrawing, or in a sense disconnecting from what's going on around to go inwards, to reconnect inwards. So it may seem like they've disconnected from you, but really it's more they needed to go inwards with themselves. But however, there is good news here, that they want you to forgive them. They realise now, I don't know if they're still in this type of energy or they've just come out of it, but if they're still in it, they're moving out of it because they want you to forgive them, because they realise they've kind of disconnected a bit from the relationship, and that in a way that's not what they wanted to do, but they probably needed to do that because they're very serious about you. Look, we have the 10 of Cups. Love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happy ever after. So it is, in terms of emotional fulfillment, setting up home together, a family, if that's what you guys want, committed relationships, marriage, all of that. So that's what they want. And the good thing is we have the wheel energy here, so it's saying there's new beginnings, the end of delays. So whatever has been going on here, they're coming out of it, a change in direction that offers happiness for both of you. So they've kind of, with the joining card, so they're reconnecting with the relationship. Now if they haven't done that yet, they're about to. They realise what they have or what they could lose if they don't. So we have the conscientious card as well, so it's saying that they're going to become more conscientious about this relationship and what they need to do to honour it and respect it, and honour and respect yourself, to respect you. And like we have worth waiting for, divine timing as at work in your love life. So really it is a case of things in a way had to fall into place for them. They've kind of worked through whatever this issue was about a lack of, or a fear of commitment, or were they doing the right thing by themselves and all this kind of stuff. But they seem to have worked their way through that, or they are working their way through that. And it was never really about you, even though obviously you've been affected by it. It says convince yourself, not others. So it wasn't anything that you said or did that made them go into this self-reflective mode. It was more their own issues that's done that. But as I said, they want you to forgive them. They realise that they don't want to lose you. And we have the serendipity card. So there again, I always take this as like divine timing. Things need to fall into place, no matter how passionate this relationship is. And there's love here, and possible passion, and well, there is passion and love, and it's about timing. People have to be in the right frame of mind as well. And I suppose in a way it's probably the mature thing to do, is to make sure you're ready for it, you know. And we have the King of Wands card. So this is them. This is where they're heading, to the King of Wands energy. You know, this is the dynamic energy, going for it, being passionate about you, about the relationship, and getting it done, doing what needs to be done to honour you and the relationship, and no more, you know, procrastinating or wondering or dithering or will I, won't I. No, this chap doesn't do that. Keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. So this person is dynamic and driven, and that's where your person of interest, whether they're male or female, is heading. They realise that that's the way forward. And as I said, if they're not there yet, they're definitely on the way there. So it'll be up to you then to decide if you still want to be with this person, or whatever, have a committed relationship with them, because there is the potential there, at least from their point of view. So you have to make your decisions around that. Okay. So there you go. So that's how they feel about you. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.